Imagine standing high in the frozen mountains. No roads, no trails, nothing but endless white stretching into the sky. The silence here is unnatural. Even the wind seems to hesitate. It's in this lifeless expanse where the legend of the Yeti waits. For most, it's just a story, hallucinations caused by thin air and freezing nights. But when a research team pushed deeper into the ridges, their journals told a different truth. It began with the dogs. One morning, a tether was snapped clean in half. The snow was spiraled, disturbed, but no tracks led away. It was as if the animal had been lifted, straight into the air. That night, something circled their camp. They heard it in the snow, massive weight shifting in slow, deliberate steps. Claws dragged across the canvas of their tents, but nothing showed itself. By dawn, 2 more dogs were gone. The team pressed higher, pride stronger than fear. But their notes began to change. No longer clean observations, just frantic scrawls about shapes moving in the white, too tall to be human, too fast to be real. They described the stench of wet fur, of rot, and frozen blood carried by the wind. The mountain felt alive with it. One climber vanished while retrieving supplies. All they found was a jacket, torn and stiff with blood, snagged on ice. The snow nearby had been pressed down in a wide circle, as if something enormous had crouched there, waiting. The storm struck on the 3rd week. For 3 days they were trapped in shrieking winds and walls of snow. But even beneath the roar, they heard it. Heavy steps, low rumbles that vibrated through their bones. Patterns pressed into the snow outside in strange spirals, deliberate and unnatural. On the 4th day, silence. The storm was gone, but so were the people. One tent lay shredded open from the outside. Inside, only drag marks. Long lines like limp fingers tracing through the snow as the body was pulled away. The remaining notes were almost unreadable. They spoke of breathing so deep it rattled the tents, of shadows taller than the ridges themselves. Not one creature, but many, moving together, circling, waiting, and then nothing. When the rescue team arrived in spring, they found only ruins, shredded gear, scattered journals, but not a single body, only footprints, pressed deep into the permafrost, some larger than a man's torso, some ending abruptly at the edge of crevasses, as if the creatures had stepped into the void and vanished into the mountain itself. The journals were dismissed as madness, but those who carried them down swore they were not alone on the descent. They heard the crunch of snow behind them, heavy, deliberate, always just beyond the light. And in the villages below, hunters whisper that the Yeti are not animals. They are guardians, entities older than the ice itself, waiting forever in the white silence. So the next time you look up at the frozen peaks and the wind goes quiet, listen, because the mountain may be listening back.